This guy just made $70,000 in just a matter of a few months. This video is going to be 100% transparent breakdown on exactly how he did it and all the sneaky tricks he used to actually scale that fast, so you can literally just copy him.
This is how I made more than 70K in one single month with one single product. I'll show you how I found it, come up with viral video ideas, and then take you through a live recording session with me. While I can reveal the exact same product, I'll demonstrate with another one, but stay with me, the process is the same. So the first step is product research, and I keep it really simple. I use something called the burner method. You might already know it, but I'll show you how I use it. Since I'm in Italy, which is a smaller market, I look for big winners from other countries that I can bring here. So what I do is just scroll until I find a viral product that sells well, check if there's any competition, and then add it to a list for my mentors to review it. It's that simple, nothing magical, nothing strange. The next step is finding viral video ideas. So how do I come up with viral video ideas? As I said before, I just copy what works. That's it. I find 3 to 4 accounts selling my same product, take their proven ideas, and then adapt them to mine. But with this product, what really made me the most money was talking to one of my mentors, William. In fact, he gave me a few scripts that alone made me 7 to 6K in one single day. Talking to mentors is the fastest way to reach your goals, guys. Please understand this. Alright, now that we've found the product and the viral video ideas, let's jump into a live recording session. So for the live recording session, I will use this product as an example. I actually ran this product a few months ago and I went viral multiple times with it. At the end of this session, I will show you a 1.6 million views video as the final result. However, the location for this video will be different because I had to change it, but the process to create the video will be exactly the same. Let me break it down for you. So, as I said, my strategy is all about copying, and for this product too, we will try to reproduce a video that comes from an American page, and it's this one. My goal is to replicate it word for word and then add a voiceover in Italian. Now I'll show you. So guys, when I record, I always keep my reference video here. So my laptop is always here. And then I just copy, nothing more than copying.
Save $10,000 towards our special.
As you can see, I'm not actually recording because the final result will be already registered video, a viral video. Right now, I'm just showing you the process, okay? In my experience, the videos that have worked the best are the voiceovers. So when you're trying to reproduce a video that went viral in another country that has a voiceover and you try to bring it to your own country, just focus more on the voiceover than on this part of the video, which is mute, of course, because how you explain the product is much more important than the visual itself. Now let's go on. I didn't show you the entire process because honestly, it's just copying what worked. There's no need to overcomplicate things, especially if you're trying to bring big winners from other countries to yours. One thing I want to highlight though, as I already said, is that in this type of videos, the voiceover is more important than the visuals. So make sure to focus on delivering a very good, engaging voiceover. It's what really makes the difference here. Now I'll show you the video that I went viral with this product using this exact process.
Io e la mia ragazza siamo riusciti a risparmiare 10.000 euro in soli 6 mesi grazie alla box virale di TikTok. La scatola arriva con questi numeri e alla fine del mese tutto quello che siamo riusciti a non spendere lo inseriamo dentro e segniamo i progressi con l'apposito pennarello. Vedere che manca sempre meno al grande numero è davvero motivante, considerando che eravamo terribili a risparmiare, questo per noi è davvero un grande risultato. Adesso possiamo semplicemente svuotarla e ricominciare la nostra sfida. Per ordinare la tua, clicca sul nostro profilo.
All right, then let's get started. Tell me your story. How did everything go?
Yeah. So I entered the program 4 months ago, and I stayed in the normal program for 2 months, and I've had one semi-winner
that made me around 7K in total revenue. So not that much. I'm running my products in Italy, and later on I was asked to enter the advanced because they told me that my content was great. So I've entered the advanced, and from there everything just blew up because the mentors really are something different there, and so the product research was totally different, and they picked products that are not normally picked.
What did you learn from that advanced product research method?
Yeah, so basically we focus on products that convert really well, and so that's the main change from the normal program, and so it's a different focus.
When you go through the stages, its very first stage is always learning how to go viral. Then you have to find these winners, which will make you your first 20 to 40K, something like that. And it's just like the conversion stage. Your first product shouldn't necessarily make you 200 or 300K. That's not always the goal. The first goal is just making some money because it's much easier to make money with a 20K product. To make 20K with a 20K product is significantly easier than making 20K with a 100K product. You know what I mean? So like it's just better to go the simple way and go step by step. And you're basically in the stage where you can actually focus on these like ultra advanced products, which are very tough to make them work. But if you make them work, you just make more money. How did your learning curve go generally in terms of content and how you film videos, how you come up with ideas? What was the learning there? And how much would you say product is making the whole money for you versus the content? Like, what's the split there?
Yeah, so product is, I think, the most important part of the process. If you have a good product but you are not that good at filming, you could still make money, but it's hard the other way. About the creating part, I was really helped by the mentors. The main thing that I learned in the advanced is how to structure videos that convert. At first, I was just copying the most viral videos, as you do when you start. But then you learn that the real way to make this business something profitable for real, it's to coming up with new ideas, and that's the exact thing that you can learn by having a mentor that knows how to do it.
Yes. And I think it's a combination out of two different things. And it's really interesting to think about it like this. The first thing is just copying content. The higher level is copying content, which is from the same niche, but from another product. And there, basically, you can just transfer the concept from the niche and put it on your product. And if you go one step higher than that, you can also transfer concepts from other niches, bring them into your niche, and you literally look like a genius, because it's like if your friend tells you the funniest joke in the world, and then you tell that super hilarious joke to another friend, the new friend is going to think you're the funny one. It doesn't matter if you copied it or not. It's still hilarious, right? And it's the same thing. If you copy something from another niche, everybody gives you all the credit for it because they don't know that niche. And it's so unique, so new, so that the audience just start loving you. And obviously, that's like a very advanced thing to do. And you have to really understand why something does go viral to be able to transfer it. And it's almost like looking at it as like you basically have, for example, a sentence, and then you understand where the blank spots are to replace them. And it's like you have a sentence in the fishing niche, and then you just change, instead of fishing, you talk about cars, for example. It's so important to understand what to change and almost see every video like a template. And if you see the videos like a template, to be able to switch it over to another niche, that's where you go crazy. And then obviously the highest level of doing everything is just coming up with your own stuff and making that work. But that's not always that needed, because there's an infinite amount of really good concepts out there if you actively search. So what's your process generally of doing that?
So yeah, you have to find a niche that can be suitable for your product, even though it's not exactly in that niche, and find a video you can reproduce and you can film because some videos are exactly for that type of product. During this process, though, you are always helped by someone, as I said earlier, and so you take a video, you divide it into parts and see what can you bring or take from that, and then just replace it with your product, and just leaving the general idea as the core, just maintain the video idea, but replace it with where you can. So for coming up with ideas and twisting them to adapt them to your niche, you can go to TikTok and see what's working for I was saying other niches, and then trying to reproduce them for your product. For example, if I take this video.
Top three Christmas gifts for your kids this year. Coming in at number 1 are the drift racers. They're mini RC drift cars that lets them slide across their desk like a tiny Vin Diesel. But they aren't just toys.
So for example, the hook, it can be taken from here. It can be taken from here and then switch for basically every niche.
Can you maybe show the hook again?
Yeah, sure.
Top 3 Christmas gifts for your kids this year. Coming in at number 1 are the drift.
And this was really great during the Christmas period. Right now, it worked really well for not only this niche, for example, the gaming niche as well. And I've adapted to my product, and it worked really, really well. And so this is an exact example of taking a video from another niche and then adapting it for.
This is a perfect example because there's a lot of universal things which just work. Like this is something which obviously is going to work for every giftable product, which just makes sense. Now the question is, how can you see that it's good? And this is something where, basically, when you look at TikTok, the main thing which you should be looking at is outlying content. So if something is doing really well for a channel which is not going viral at all, that's amazing. If you have some crazy big TikToker, it doesn't really count if they have like a few million views because that's their average. If you just see an account which has a few thousand views per video and all of a sudden they have millions of views, then something is behind that. And you basically will need to understand of what exactly that is. And in this case, could have been the hook, could have been something else. But if you see this same exact hook on like 10 different viral videos, then you can understand, all right, this is for sure going to go viral. And I think what's also very interesting is that you're selling in Italy, right? So all of your accounts are Italian. Mm-hmm. You can get away with taking very saturated concepts and going viral like crazy. And the cool thing about saturation is the thing which proves that it's an amazing concept. The only thing is it's saturated. Like it by default means it's great. It's just overused. And you just bring it to another market, which basically nobody did it in, and then you can go crazy. Like obviously the only downside with selling in Italy is that the market is smaller and that the conversions usually are a little lower than in the US. So where did you find this middle ground of making it work in Italy and still converting it well?
Yeah, so I was told, and I did it even before joining the program, to bring winners from the US to Italy. So proven concepts that we know that work, and that's exactly what I did, and it worked. Really, really well. So right now I'm running a big winner that is super saturated in the US, but it's working amazing here in Italy. So the strategy until works will be this.
Yes. Maybe you can share your screen and show the dashboard. Basically, this is almost like 70K in 1 month, right?
Yeah, the product didn't blow up At first. It took 1 week. I was copying really easy video ideas, and then by talking to William specifically, I was able to come up with some great idea for one video that went viral, and I converted like 12K for million views. So
That's crazy for Italy. That's so hard.
yeah. I in total had like probably less than 5 million views, and these are the results.
Was it because of the new concept? Because that's like super high converting?
I think so. I think that the videos were well made, but the product itself was something amazing. As I said, it already went viral in the US market.
It's a very simple formula to just take things and steal it from the US and put it in like smaller countries. Now, it's not as easy as it sounds. Like, it's very important to understand you can't. It's not how it works. You can't just like take a product and take a video and just put it in Italy and it's just going to work. You have to like do specific things like really, really good to make it work. And you still have to be really good at content and picking products and all these things. And this is what we basically do in our program. We just tell you which products to pick. And then you have like calls with people like William, who is just so insane at content. There's almost no one in the game who's better. It's just crazy how good he is. And you just literally get to talk to him and ask, okay, how
can Actually, I wanted to quit this product because I didn't feel like it could work. I wasn't sure about the niche in Italy, and he told me to just try it with the content idea that he gave me. And after 3 days, I had made like 20K. So if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here talking about
Yes.
Yeah.
No, exactly. And it's just like not knowing what is good, what is bad, how to go viral, when to stop a product, because sometimes it's a really smart decision to stop a product, but only if it's bad. Only if you just did the wrong things and you posted bad videos and you killed the product because of that, you made a massive mistake. And here, obviously, you just have a person who calls you out. They see, okay, you're at a stage where you can go viral, you just don't post the right content. And if you do post the right content and you still don't go viral, fine, move on. But that doesn't happen, Maybe you can refresh the screen and then we can get off the dashboard.
Sure.
Yeah, perfect. And then you also have like a few other stores which got banned. So it's like total is 80K, right?
Yeah, 80K. Yeah.
80K. And that's like all in 1 month, which is insane. So like, how do you feel with making so much money?
It feels amazing because it's always been my dream to have such this amount of money since joining the program. And it took really few time. 4 months is not that much, guys. And yeah.
4 months is nothing, literally nothing. And it's crazy to go from like literally almost zero to 80K, which is like how much, 40K profit?
Yeah.
Yeah, 40K profit in 1 month is ridiculous after 4 months, And now the question is, can you keep it up? And I hope you do. And this is something which is basically going to be the next goal. What's your plan moving forward from here?
Yeah, so this spike in sales was definitely because of Christmas, of course. Everyone is buying this product as a gift. And so now the strategy is how to keep this product alive after this period. The Q4, of course, is known for the high conversions and so we have to structure, but I know with the guys, it's something that will be for sure done.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's just like getting the consistency in.
Yeah.
And making sure that you don't get lazy after making it work. How much did you work per day when you started versus how much do you work per day right now?
So when I started, it was more like a game, because I've started in January of this year, and I was working probably 2 hours a day. And then by talking to the other mentors, they told me that the big switch happens when you put in the work. It's not something that comes with easy work, and that's the main thing that you guys have to learn. So from working like 2 hours a day, I've switched to 5 hours a day because I have school right now. So I'm trying to work as much as possible and study as well. But yeah, it's really doable. It's not something impossible. So you just have to put the work and being guided during this. So
Yeah, and it's literally that. You still keep working 5 hours a day for since like 4 months or so.
I reduced my hours from 5 to 3 right now because of this Christmas period. I know it sounds like an excuse, but it kind of is. But anyway, I will probably start grinding again after.
You know why you reduced your hours? Is because you made fucking $40,000 in profit this month.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Look, you have to double down right now. You 100% have to double down right now. And instead of going down in hours, you have to go up in hours. And when you make it work, your time spent on organic is worth significantly more. You not working 8 hours per day costs you a lot of money. And everything you do outside of it, you need to weigh it up. Like you literally need to tell yourself, I go to a job for 3 hours a day. On paper, I make $50. I make $100 today for these 3 hours. Cool. In reality, you also lost a few $1,000s by not spending that time on organic, because every single day you do more, not only you make directly more money from that, but also you learn more, you get better, and it just compounds. And like the compound effect is, it's so expensive to miss out on it, you know? So you like at this point, and this is something which for me it took a long time. When I had my first crazy month, I didn't view it that way either. I didn't see my time as something special. I didn't think my time is worth anything. But you have to switch that thought, like the thought process, because in reality, every single hour of yours is so expensive now. You have a high leverage skill. You have a really high skill on something, which changes your life. You know, like you can't act like you did before after you have that skill. So it's very important to double down right now and make it work. And this is just something which I can tell you from experience, from seeing hundreds of people make their first 80K.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that you made it yet. Like you have a crossroad.
I know.
Make a bunch of money, go to shit, you know?
That's my fear. I have to really keep working, and I do not have to, right now relax just because I made a bunch of money, because it could, and really, really soon if I don't keep the work. So that's something important. Yeah.
Super important. And you always have to just tell yourself that you're not there yet. You're not there yet. You have to have a set number in your, like you have few $100,000 in your bank account before you can even think about anything else. Like this is like viewing the world as if you already made it because you had one good month. It's not how it works, and you have to understand that. So that's just like super important. But do you have any problems right now? Any issues you're facing like going forward?
Yeah, actually, I'm having issues with Shopify because I have my account. It's been on hold for more than 20 days right now, and I don't know what to do. I've talked to the mentors, and they told me it's normal. I haven't received any emails or anything. So
First of all, it's It depends. Like the whole holds are part of the game. Right now, as we speak, I have around $700,000 on hold on Shopify, like right now. So I'm gonna get paid on January 7th, and it just massive amounts of money just being stuck there because we have a 20% hold of the entire revenue, and it just compounds, and it was super long. But it just you are in a business which doesn't require cash flow. If the money is in your bank account or on Shopify, doesn't significantly change anything. You don't have ad spend, you don't have employees, you don't have payroll, you don't have any issues which are connected to you not having the money in your bank account right now. If you're running Facebook ads and you have holds, you have to have a lot of money, or you just have to pause everything. And with you, it doesn't matter. Like it's not a problem. Holds are a part of the game. You're gonna have some sort of hold forever. Something is gonna be not in your bank account but on Shopify. Sometimes it's gonna be PayPal. Sometimes something is gonna happen always, and it's normal. So that's nothing I would be super worried about. But
okay, so just wait. And
yeah, like you can talk to them, and we like at higher scales we have Shopify Plus, and it's better, and it's like they help a little bit more. But in the end of the day, they want to make sure that everything is fine. Holds come from scaling fast. You go from 0 to 80K in one single month. They are suspicious. They don't know the products didn't arrive to the customers yet. They don't know if you scammed them, if the product quality is bad, if the chargeback rate is going to be high. They don't know what's happening with you. It's just new, So they want to save themselves and want to make sure that they're not going to go negative, and they want to make sure that they have a reserve in their account, and you can't run away with any money. That's basically like the essential of it, So holds are part of the game, and every time you scale fast, you're going to have holds. But it's a good thing. It's very, very good to have holds, because the more holds you have in the beginning, the less holds you have later on. Like right now, our hold is it's still a massive hold, but it's only 20% of revenue, and it's because the accounts were warmed up, So it's something which it's fine.
What's the final goal with organic dropshipping? Switching later on to Facebook ads, or scaling with creators? Like if you find a really good product that could fit in Facebook ads, go there as fast as you can.
There is very few people who become millionaires in terms of over $1 million in their bank account of organic alone. It's very difficult. And if that's your goal, you're most likely not going to get there. And organic just by itself is a pretty crazy concept on scale. Like if you tell any brand in the world that you take a video, you take all that time, make a perfect video, you record it, you post it, and then you forget about it, they laugh. Like it's a crazy concept to not take that video and also run it as an ad, just modify it, and then basically make a bunch more money, because then you can just pay for eyeballs, That's a very skewed concept, and it's like not reality at all, but in the organic world, it's very normal. And because like we come from the whole Facebook world, and that's how we started, like we just view it that way, and it's very like it's a crazy thing to only do organic. So yes, 100% you have to move over to Facebook at some point. Now, is it right now the best time? Probably not, because you have holds, you only have one winner. It's only in Italy, and also you don't have it outsourced. You don't have creators yet. All these things you will have to have that to good at Facebook. So it's too early, but it's for sure the plan. That's all I can say. Like your plan right now should be finding more winning products.
Okay.
Outsourcing the current winning products, and like in terms of creators, and then on top of that, then you start searching for products which you add in one more criteria, which is that product good on Facebook as well? And it makes it very difficult to find products, because it just literally cuts out 80% of all the products you would usually test. However, if you add that after you already have a consistent cash flow with organic business, you add that for one of the products for like the next tests, then that's how you make it work, and like in the grand scheme of things. And also, once you have budget, you don't even have to do that. Like once you start to have budget, then it's fine to lose like 10 to 20K on finding a winner on Facebook. If you are at that point, then basically what you can do is you can just have your organic business running, and at the same time you just start only searching products which are good on Facebook. They don't need to go viral. Like you can also switch the criteria to only make it work on Facebook and be able to film great videos with it. That's still important, because it's a waste if you will start selling some dog product and you don't have a dog and you can't film good videos with it. It just doesn't make sense to run it on Facebook, even though the dog niche is amazing on Facebook. It's just a waste of your skill. So yeah, that's that. And basically, the skill needed there is just being able to restructure an organic video and turn it into a Facebook ad, which is actually not as easy as you think, because it has to be way more salesy, but it still has to look really appealing, and it's a different style, so you're gonna have to get used to that. And yeah, that's where you get to like crazy numbers.
So right now I have to master organic dropshipping and make this something more structured with creators, find more winners, and then after that I can consider Facebook ads, right?
Yeah, exactly. That plus having money in the bank account. Like if you just want to calmly start Facebook ads, you need money. It's a very different business model than organic, and you're gonna be in a place where all of a sudden you're a beginner again. You don't know what a winning product is. You don't know how to structure an ad. Like it's all new, So first master this, and then step on the next level, basically. Okay, but like to sum everything up, how would you describe the program to somebody who isn't in it?
For the ones of you guys that are considering entering the program, just know that this is the game changer. This is a game changer because, when you work on your own, you test many products and most of the time they don't work. And when you enter the program, you are told what to test. Like the guys that you will talk to, they know what's working right now. And plus, you will be told exactly what content ideas, video ideas are working right now. And this combination it cannot not work.
It's truly a mystery to me that somebody actually wants to do it by themselves if they have this chance. Because what you said is, you can either pick products by yourself and come up with random content and figure everything out by yourself, or you can have experts who already did it hundreds of times just tell you what to do, tell you which product to test, tell you which video to film, how to film it, how to improve it, just literally step by step tell you exactly what to do until you find success. And obviously it's a pay to win thing. You pay to win, but winning means making more money. So I always consider pay to win a cheat in business. Like if I can pay to learn something to win, which makes me more money, I didn't even pay. It was free and I made a bunch of money for free. So like this is something which everyone has to think like this. And if you actually understand this, if you're willing to put in the work, if you actually think that you can apply all the things we just talked about, and again, like hours every single day, you have to work on this multiple hours consistently, and only then you're going to make it work. But if you do, you will. And yeah.
For me, the most important thing that I got from the program was the possibility to talk to experts and people that know how this works and discuss with them ideas. So when you're not in a mentorship, you have no one to talk to, and so you have to figure out everything by yourself. And but when you have the chance to talk to millionaires, because they are millionaires, everything just gets easier. And 4 months is not that much, guys. I probably would take years to get to this level without the program. So It just speeds up everything.
Yeah, and the question is just how much do you value your time? Do you want to try to do it by yourself for years, or just want to do the easier, quicker, better way of learning from other people? So if you're interested, again, click the link below, sign up for a call, and we see if everything works out.